Okay, good afternoon, guys. It is afternoon in my country, Nigeria. So today, this is Dominic Pitt. So I want to talk about full bidding. I want to talk about full bidding, the prices of full bidding, types of full biddings, and all that. So because some people complain that bidders are charging a lot in bidding and all that. What I want to say is that you can't blame bidders that are charging a lot. You understand? So because some bidders are really, really good in what they are doing. Just take a look at this full bidding work that you are seeing in my screen. It was a whole lot of work, and it was a very neat and it was a very nice job. As you can see, it is not all the full bidding that will look like this for you. Some bidders may do their bidding job like full bidding like this, and it may look puffy. Some of them may look puffy, some of them may look scanty, some of them may look spacey and all that. But when you take a look at this job, you see the neatness, the tightness, and everything. You can't see any space there. So in this kind of job, when a bidder did this kind of job for you and charges you, if the bidder charges you costly, as you can see, the style worth it, the hand worth it. You understand? So it is a very nice and neat job. You understand? It's a very nice and neat job. So just take a look at this one. Take a look at this dress. This was a design that I did, I think, last year or last 2 years. So it was very urgent. Yeah, I could remember it was very urgent. Like, it is a job that should be done in, I think, in a day, in a couple of a night. You understand? It was a full bidding job, front and back, with this betas we are seeing. So, but we could be able to achieve it. You understand? I could remember the amount of work. So, but the client was even complaining that the pricing was too much. But are always in a hot seat. Do you understand? Bidders are always in a hot seat. They always want to deliver, the client being on their neck, trying to get the correct thing, they're always in a hot seat. So if you say bidders are charging, that is the reason why. So they're always in a hot seat. You understand? Looking at this start to be achieved in a day. I may be very sure that maybe people that did this job, as per the style, the first style being sent to me, maybe even took them like, I can say, 2 weeks or more than. Do you understand? So, but once it comes to an urgency like that, yeah, it has to be costly. Like, the prices have to be high like that. Do you understand? Yeah. So that doesn't mean also that all bidding jobs are costly or maybe ridiculous or that. No. You know, it's because of, most times it's because of the urgency. So I've done a whole lot of jobs and I know how the process are. I know the urgencies. I know the customers being on my neck and all that. So that is just all about bidding job. Do you understand? So let me show you another style entirely. This was another job that we could be able to achieve in 2 days. Imagine, we could be able to achieve this in 2 days. It was a whole lot of full bidding job. Like, it was a whole lot of full bidding job. But we were able to achieve it in 2 days. So there's no way a bidder can do this kind of job and price maybe high and you'll be expecting, no. 2 days. You understand? So you finished it in less than 2 days, I could remember. You understand? So that is it. Well, that's another